There is a public health crisis unfolding in rural Asia. Farming communities across Bangladesh, India, Laos, and Vietnam face alarming pesticide risks, according to a new report by Pan Asia Pacific. The right to health, safe food, and a safe environment is being systematically undermined in rural Asia. Many farming families have lived with pesticide use for decades, potentially resulting in chronic and cumulative exposure. Most communities are within 1 kilometer of sprayed areas. That means pesticide drift reaches homes. It settles into soil, air, and water, and it exposes women, children, and the elderly on a routine basis. What is commonly described as occupational exposure is, in reality, widespread community exposure. The findings underscore the gravity of the issue. Of the 96 pesticides that were identified, 53 are highly hazardous. Some of these are banned under international conventions. Among them, chlorpyrifos, linked to brain harm in children; paraquat, tied to Parkinson's disease; atrazine, a probable carcinogen; and glyphosate, the most commonly reported, associated with cancer and organ damage. These chemicals are present across all study sites. This raises urgent questions about regulation, and it signals a developing public health crisis. In fact, farmers already report acute symptoms such as dizziness, headaches, and vomiting. Protective equipment being scarce, costly, and unsuitable for hot climates, and product labels being often unreadable, printed in foreign languages or tiny fonts, add to the factors that create constant risk for farmers. Change is needed. Governments must phase out highly hazardous pesticides. They must enforce the International Code of Conduct, and they must comply with Article 3.6, which advises against pesticides requiring unavailable or unaffordable protective gear. Pesticide-free buffer zones should be established around schools, households, and community areas, along with stronger regulation of pesticide retailers. Pesticide industry accountability should be stressed. Manufacturers must stop selling pesticides that demand PPE and disclose full health risks. Most importantly, governments must support agroecology with training, funding, and enabling policies. Protecting farmers, children, rural communities, and as well as consumers requires urgent action, because no one should have to live with toxic exposure as the cost of food production.